fantastic to be here. The first few days have been very good. Players have been really receptive, staff and everyone around the club has really helped me to settle in, so really pleased. Yeah, looking forward to working.
Tell us a bit about the decision to come here. How did this move come about for you?
It's been a long decision, tough decision, but in terms of the next stages of my career and my pathway into first team coaching, I thought it was a fantastic opportunity. Obviously I've known Henrik for a few years now, and our way of talking around football, our way of speaking around the game, both with and without the ball, really aligns, and the opportunity to work with him and come to such a big club is fantastic.
You've got a lot of experience at City. Tell us about your time there. What kind of work were you doing there, and how did you find it?
I've been at City for the past 12 seasons. Initially started at Platt Lane before moving to the new facility with the owners who are now in place, and I've worked my way up through the academy, working with the younger age groups to the 11-a-side teams, and then most recently the last 3 to 4 years with the under-21 teams. So I've worked closely with the first team, being away on trips with the first team staff, and ultimately one of the biggest things from my perspective and my job role over the last few years is trying to get young players into the league and how they sustain careers within the game, whether it's in their first team or it's at championship level or different levels. So that's basically it, yeah.
So you've obviously seen a lot of change in that time at Man City then, from Platt Lane to where they are now. No doubt that's really helped your experience as a coach in that time.
Yeah, definitely. When obviously players work through the age groups, you get to know them well on a personal level and then see them grow on the pitch, on and off the pitch, and that's something hopefully I can bring to Sheffield Wednesday, trying to implement some ideas but also individually trying to improve the players, which ultimately then helps our idea and our philosophy as a club. And I think this is something that the manager here spoke to me about, how we devise our session plans and our training programme ultimately for the games on Saturday, but also to improve the players, because if we improve the players, hopefully it improves the team, and then we can start to progress from there.
You mentioned those talks with Henrik. He said that you're someone who's got a very clear idea of your philosophy of the game. Can you give us a kind of idea as to what that is?
We like to have the ball as much as possible. Obviously sometimes that's not doable, or at times we have to be comfortable without the ball. But when we have the ball, like to sustain pressure, like to create overloads, like to play with direction, also exploit the opposition. So when we look at the opposition teams, we like to try and pinpoint where we can exploit space from there, whether it's in between the lines, whether it's behind. So that's something in possession. Then out of possession, in terms of the way we press, or the way we go from a mid-block to a high press, is with intensity. So a lot of intense actions, a lot of actions where when we sustain pressure we're in a position to go and counter press, and then working together as the team in terms of the defensive unit and as a collective. And I look a lot for behaviours within the players. So a lot of people work on tactics, and that's the number one thing, but for me it's about behaviours and what happens when the opposition break our line. Do we all run back? Do we all recover? What are we like in key moments in terms of defensive duels? What are we like around the edges of our box when we're defending the box deep, in terms of blocking the goal, and that real desire, that collective, to bring a real team ethos to the club.
So it's fair to say that in these talks that you've had with Henrik, you've got a sort of similar outlook, I guess, and you're aligned on what you're trying to achieve here.
Yeah, and I think we can help each other. That's the reason I'm here, to help him in terms of the idea that he has, to not be a yes man, but to give my opinion on everything, and then we come to an agreement, not just me and Henrik, but the rest of the staff, in which direction we want to go, and having not just a short-term plan, but a long-term plan in terms of how we want the team to play and the individuals within the team.
Have you settled in so far? How have the lads been?
It's been great. The lads have been fantastic. Started on Monday, so this is day 3. And yeah, the application's been fantastic. The staff, the people here also have been really welcoming. So yeah, I'd say thank you to them, and we just continue to work. And obviously the schedule's coming up's very intense. So game Saturday, game on Tuesday, then back to Saturday away at Portsmouth. So for us, it's just about trying to pick the right moments to work with the players and see if we can start to drip feed in our way of playing, and not just the way that I think, but just to add on top of the good work that Henrik's been doing with the rest of the staff that have been here.
And with your experience of working with younger players, is a young squad here, no doubt that's going to be a huge help.
Yeah, the young lads here have been fantastic. I've watched them games and I'm really pleased that they've obviously got through to the next stage, and I can see them play against Grimsby in the next round. They're very much around our training, which is really good as well. So when we watch training back, it's all about me and the rest of the staff picking individual moments that we can improve these players, and hopefully the more we improve them in training when needed, because we only have a small squad, when needed for the championship we can then put them in. And young players need opportunities, I believe in that, and when they get the opportunities they're in a better position to go and impress, and hopefully then play a number of games. But it's not easy. They have to work hard every day, same as the more experienced players. Obviously that's something that we're looking forward to, and what we expect, that we work hard every day, and then we obviously go from there, from step to step.
And just overall, just looking forward to getting stuck in.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not afraid of hard work. That's probably one of the reasons that I'm here. I enjoy a challenge. I don't want to be in a position where I'm just going to work every day and I'm in a comfortable position. I want the challenge. I want to improve myself as a coach, and I think I can do that here. So that's one of the reasons that I'm here.